golden ages. There's more discoveries in this. To be a massive explosion of life. Humans. It's old enough to even the story of things. It's devoid of flowers. The flower words of the dead haven't been found. Go. Research for animal left at the University of Human Life. Trees and flowering plants appeared during the 200 million years ago, during the early Johannesburg. Before this go, its flowers take the story of the giants, like trees. The trees help oxygen levels during the atmosphere, and there's a more carboniferous period than early reported. The much higher oxygen than flowers take so much. But the threefold handicap. That's what it is. Before the Carboniferous, there's a Devonian period. 265 million years ago, before the dinosaurs. These trees are have oxygen during the Devonian. And this flowering plants appeared in Carboniferous and in Permian. Also, there's an insect that thrived. This oxygen levels are hard for the atmosphere to take store. This atmosphere of plants and animals take reach of flowering plants. How plants appeared, we don't know. We take a look at this tree. The trees and flowers was early ancestors because trees have oxygen in the atmosphere. But this is the only animal that saved the life. Arthropoda will survive. During the Permian period, Arthropodas lived. But before the Carboniferous appeared, Arthropoda during the more high oxygen levels than the Permian. And storage creatures, trunk and size, was disappeared. But this tree survived. They have oxygen during the Devonian of Carboniferous, and water shadows make the land. For the golden ages, this flowering plants make the aquatic deserters on Pythagoras. This rocky wood was helped to adjust them. It's more than hundreds of years before the humans appeared these lakes. The flowering plants then appeared. It's more hundreds of millions of other species. The species that appeared. The DNA of flowers make the DNA of the tree. To make the tree its DNA of tree, make flowers during the Carboniferous. This is a story of life. During the high oxygen levels, there is a much more determined atmosphere for flowers. But there's another thing. The body of adult human was taken inside. Inside there is a big and strong muscle and then the toes. It's towards the way of that. This serves as acrobatic was helped to this digestion source and make the descents legally acrobatically done and during the Johannesburg. The humans appeared during this DNA of tree. And following plants that appeared, this is a victorious species of the ever before. But this is the only animal that could survive. It's tree. And here there's a big animal, like whale. It's more weight today, hundreds of kilograms. It's Durodon and during the Eocene period or Pleistocene. The flowering plants and humans take the story of giants. The flowers are heard about. Like a machine. His had also legs, but this is not legs. Machine had primitive like eyes that scans away. Doctors made the food. The expedition. Tactic. During the Chinese expedition, there is found extraordinary fossils of dinosaurs and flowers. The evolution of flowers and dinosaurs was make the water for survival. And today this water was make the deservers of acrobatic and more interesting creatures. And water makes animals like fish and sharks. And they make big and a half ton big creatures. Whales are make the planet of different other species of creatures. It's dogs. They survived during the explosion of Pleistocene because their ancestors was a dodos. But then today, dodo I lived in water shallows. Also, animals like dogs are also ancestors of another kind of creatures that appeared during the Victorian species of life. The early ancestors of dogs are amphitheater. And in the golden ages and waters lived another big creature, a mosasaur. It is a killer of dinosaurs during the Cretaceous.